So I'm bicycle touring cross country, and I'm about in the middle of Arkansas right now. And it wasn't supposed to rain today, but it did. So I had to make an emergency pullover and hunker down a little bit. And what I carry is a 7x10 sil nylon tarp, and it's got strapping around the edges. As you can see here, periodically, about every 3 foot along the edges, and it's got one in the middle too, in case I ever need it, right in the middle of the tarp. It's a good tarp. It's lightweight and sil nylon ripstop material. But I just take and throw that over the bike, find me a spot where I can kind of stay out of view, throw that over the bike, and I use 3 stakes if it's not really raining hard. Like right now, it's just kind of a light rain. For these conditions, I'm just using 3 stakes, and I got one in this corner, and as you can see, I don't tighten this up from that point to that point. I leave it loose so I can get up underneath there. And then I just drape that over there like that, right? Now from here I got a string on this point, and it goes back to this stake here. Okay? So you can see that. And then I do tighten, or kind of tauten up this from this point to that corner back there. Okay? I'll give you a walk around view here. And by tightening that, it just gives me more room inside there, enough room where I can sit in there and read or make coffee like I'm doing now, or like I just did, and relax. And if it was gonna storm, really windy and getting down with it, I would go ahead, and I haven't had to do it yet, but precaution is to go ahead and I'll just take these straps, tighten them up so that the tarp isn't blowing all over the place. But here's the view from back here. Okay, I'll take you inside and just kind of show you how I get inside. Like I said, I leave this loose over here. Okay, let's crawl up in there. Okay. This keeps the bike dry, it keeps me dry, which is essential right now because I got a laptop in here, so yeah. And just sit down on it. And if I could find a log, I would do that. Get me a little bit off the ground, but I'm just using what I got, which is, I got a plastic bag, and I threw my gloves down on there for a little padding. And I'll sit here and make coffee and relax and read the news. Looking like I got a clearing now. I can ride for a while, so take this apart. I just one stake, 2 stakes, like that. 3 stakes. Take the tarp. Take it out. You can always dry it at another time. It's not going to get completely dry right now. Stuff it in a sack. Keep the 3 tent stakes in a separate little bag here. And just kind of stuff it in with the tarp. Separate bag just keeps it from tearing up the tarp, poking holes in it. And I do recommend, if you do have a wet tarp, dry it out as soon as possible, because you do not want mildew forming on your tarp. It's a real hassle to get off, and it can make you sick. And I'll pack up the rest of that little stuff and hit the road.